Namaste, Adab, Sat Sri Akal. Those who don't know me, this is me, Alice Raj, and welcome back to my channel, Small Steps Towards Bigger Dreams. तो मैं अभी एक्टिविटीज़ ऑफ चैप्टर 6 10th क्लास की NCERT बुक्स में से लाइफ प्रोसेस के चैप्टर में से कर रही हूँ और टुडे हम लोग सीखेंगे एक्टिविटी 6.5 एंड एक्टिविटी 6.6 के बारे में, जो मेरा पार्ट 3 वीडियो है। तो चलो अब जल्दी जल्दी हम लोग देख लेते हैं। ये हमसे बात कर रहे हैं कि भाई हमें फर्मेंटेशन प्रोसेस जो है वो हमें कैसे है, क्या नहीं है, ये कितना टाइम लेता है, व्हाट आर द चेंजेस इन्वॉल्व्ड, ये सब हमसे ये पूछा गया है। बिकॉज दे आर एडिंग up a sugar solution and they are adding the yeast, then they are adding the lime water. Now they are asking us to observe the observation and record it. So first question is saying what changes is observed in the lime water and how long does it take for change to occur. So mixing yeast and sugar produces carbon dioxide, which turns lime water, they are saying, into milky. How? Yeast is a unicellular bacteria, we all know, ठीक है ना. It feeds on, lives on the organic food like sugar, flour, etc. ठीक है. अब ये क्या करता है, ये होता ये हमारे को पता चल गया ये होता क्या है, ये करता क्या है भाई. ये ब्रेक डाउन करता है फूड मटेरियल को एंड देन प्रोड्यूस करता है या रिलीज करता है कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को एक प्रोसेस के ज़रिए, थ्रू अ प्रोसेस कॉल्ड फर्मेंटेशन. एंड व्हेन दिस फर्मेंटेड एयर इज पास थ्रू द बेंट ट्यूब, we have a hold cork over here, right? So from that whole cork, a cork tube is added and this air is passing through that tube, making the lime water milky. Understood now how the lime water is turning into milky. ठीक है, इतना हमारे को पता चल गया. अब इसमें हमारे को ये पूछा गया है कि how long does it take. So obviously the yeast needs sugar solution and warm temperature. So if it has sugar solution and warm temperature, the result will be much more faster than colder temperature or lesser sugar solution or no sugar solution at all. समझ में आया चिल्ड्रन. एंड प्रोडक्ट्स ऑफ फर्मेंटेशन भी यही होंगे हमारे. वार्म टेम्परेचर, वार्मर टेम्परेचर इन sugar which are producing the carbon dioxide which then rises anything, ठीक है, anything, any dough or any batter, anything for that matter, and making them spongy or making them fluffy. If it's a batter and it will become fluffy. समझ में आया चिल्ड्रन. अब आ जाते हैं 6.6 पे. तो इट इज़ रियली अनयूजुअल फिश इन एक्वेरियम की हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं. एट द सेम टाइम वी आर थिंकिंग कि दे हैव माउथ्स, दे हैव गिल स्लिट्स. सो हाउ दे आर ऑपरेटिंग, आर दे कोऑर्डिनेटेड, माउथ एंड गिल स्लिट्स आर कोऑर्डिनेटेड और नॉट, हाउ मेनी टाइम्स दे आर ओपनिंग देयर mouths and taking in the air in a minute, and how many times they are breathing in and out in a minute. And somewhere there is a comparison coming with the human beings too. तो अब यहाँ पे देख लेते हैं. Are the timings of the openings and closing of the mouth and the gill slits are coordinated in some manner? Yes, they are coordinated. Obviously. Why, bhai? Come over here. Mouth and gill slits in a fish are coordinated. Why? Because they engulfed from the mouth. What they will be engulfing? Water. Engulfing means taking in. Okay. Immediately pushing that amount of water to the gills. Okay. Why? So that they can absorb the oxygen which is dissolved into the water and can further push it into their bloodstream. Understood now why it is important for them to have a coordination between mouth and gills. Now what they are saying, the count the numbers of the times the fish open and closes its mouth in a minute. So why they're opening and closing their mouth? So first of all we have to understand that one. They are opening and closing their mouth, we have just now said. Why? To take in the water so that they can absorb oxygen, right? So if the fish is smaller, the maximum limit, average maximum limit for them is 15 to 30. If the fish is bigger, or let's say if they need more oxygen, then it becomes like this, and the scenario can go up to this much times in a minute also. Why? Because oxygen dissolvable dissolvable oxygen or soluble oxygen into the water is only 9 milligram per liter, in comparison to the oxygen which is present in the air above the water is 21%. That's why the fish can breathe up to 90 to 100 times in a minute. But human beings don't need to breathe very fast because there is no lesser oxygen in the environment. So that's the reason we are breathing 2 to 12 breaths per minute. I hope you guys understood the activity 6.5 and 6.6, and I'm really sorry sometimes I forget, children, so you can remind me by putting a comment in the comment section down below so that I may know that I forgot and I have not posted this. And stay tuned that because 7th chapter and 12th chapter, which is electricity and control and coordination, I'll be posting their activity answers, solutions and explanation very soon. And this is Nialis Raj. Thank you for watching my videos, and I'm saying signing off.